Hello and welcome back, friends. My name is Michael Yates, and this is the Ridgeview Pod, where we try to cover everything hope, healing, and recovery related. As always, we are thankful that you've chosen to spend some time with us. If you have not already, please subscribe, ring the bell, and if you like our discussion, give us a like, a thumbs up, and as always, thank you. My guest today, Melody Morris, the famous Melody Morris, who is the director of our substance use disorder programming. Welcome.
Glad to be here.
I think you've been a guest before, probably a year or two, but we have something wonderful to celebrate about you. See this little thing right here? This is a TAMHO award. And it is for an Emerging Leader Award. And you know what is inscribed on that is someone's name, Melody Morris.
Yeah, I was honored to get it for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you received this in December of 23. We're recording this in January of 24. We thought we'd let you come down from, the adulation and high of receiving that. So tell me about this award and what it means to you.
Well, I was surprised, I think, because I don't know, I just show up every day getting to do something that I love so much. And so often I'm thinking, what a blessing it is. And so then to also be awarded for that just seems, I don't know, just like an additional blessing. So it just means that hopefully the work we're doing here at Ridgeview and the team that we've created under our substance use are just out there doing such great things that while my name may be on it, I still feel that it's this team that I have that show up every day and do such beautiful work.
Yes, I mean, well said by an emerging leader that you would thank the team. And yes, in a previous episode with Jonathan Hash, we just talked about STOP and how to access it. Both of your substance use disorder programming, STOP and MIST. STOP is Substance Use Treatment Outpatient Program. MIST is Mothers and Infants Sober Together. Both of those programs have been previously recognized as programs of excellence through TAMHO. So, but in the fall, TAMHO puts out this opportunity to canvass across the state. Who are people that deserve a little extra recognition? And Ridgeview's an agency of over now 300 staff, and as I was inquiring with a lot of my peers, who should we submit as a proposal? Your name quickly came up because you have been such a, I think it's fair to say you're not an emerging leader, you are a leader, but it seemed very appropriate and timely given all the things that you've also taken on above and beyond those programs that we mentioned. You're very involved in the HRSA projects that we have in Fentress and Pickett County, our NAS program that just concluded in Scott County, and several of our proposals that are still out there for other efforts to help moms and babies. So, you've certainly gone above and beyond.
Well, it still just comes back from that place of, it's just a passion. I a little bit started from, Melody grew up in a beautiful, lovely family. There weren't a lot of hardships. I was blessed. And, back in the early 70s, we dibbled and dabbled in high school. And for me, that took a different road, and I ended up down the road of addiction. So first sponsor I had said, come work on a unit after I'd been clean a little bit. And I figured out my calling. So
Yeah. Living it out. Totally
Living
get
it out. So I get to show up each day doing some beautiful things, and it always still stems from that place of. So I've been blessed with a lot of amazing leaders in my career, and they showed me.
Yeah. Well, so one of the things that I did in putting together the proposal, we did canvass some of the staff that work with you and for their opinions and comments. And I wish I had brought that because it's very flattering. But one of the pictures that I submitted with the proposal was actually taken in this room with you and surrounded by all of your teams of substance use programming. So we'll include that picture in the comments below. But I appreciate you allowing, because I know this is further recognition that you're probably not comfortable with, but I thought it was very appropriate and timely that we lift you up and recognize you through our YouTube channel and through the Ridgeview Pod.
I appreciate that. I've also sat on the TAMHO Addiction Committee and involved with Miriam at the state with the COD on the steering committees, and just also trying to be a real advocate for the state to keep pushing for recognition and laws and things that just need, a little bit more work to help us continue to save some lives.
Yeah.
So
you're over the course of how many years you've been with Ridgeview?
Almost, it's 11.
11.
It's 11 now. Yeah.
You've gone from one small itty bitty program.
2 counties,
to
1 program to Stop Now serves all 7 counties. Miss serves 5. We've been given some additional different funding through ARP through the state, which has helped us to grow several peer positions. We just keep growing, and it's just been a blessing. Again, I keep using that word because I think it's the word. The more people we can reach, hopefully the greater the impact to not just the person struggling, but the family, the community itself. It just is a trickle effect.
Yeah. It is, the growth is certainly a result of the quality of work that you do, but it's also maybe it's a sad indictment in the times that we have such a need for substance use programming, treatment, recovery services, because so many people are struggling.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, well, I always like to ask just a couple rapid fire questions at the very end so that people get to know you outside of this role of professional programming.
Okay.
Yep. So are you, would you categorize yourself as an early bird or night owl?
Oh, I'm an early bird.
You've been up since 4 in the morning?
I have been, yep. And even in my young teen years, there was something not right. I was that person.
All right.
Always.
What decade of music is best?
Oh, 70s, early 70s for sure.
Like, give me an example.
Oh, Lord, you're going to do that.
I won't ask you to sing it, but just give me an example.
All right. Well, I love kind of more of your, like Bob Dylan, early Rod Stewart, just that along those lines.
No,
some bread.
That helps. Yeah. Are you a reader?
Now I have to go back to the music question.
Okay.
My dad named me Melody. Couldn't sing a lick, but what he did instill in us is there's no genre of music that I don't love. Okay. You will catch me at times listening to country, even a little opera, to today's hip hop, and then.
Would you consider yourself a Swiftie, like some of your
I can listen to
staff?
some Taylor. Yeah.
All right, I know.
Okay, so reader, yes, I'm a reader.
Okay, then what's the favorite book you read in 2023?
Oh, Lord. So let's be clear. That is one of my take melody times, so I don't try to make it work related. So probably just some sort of silly romance novel.
That's good. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of one off the top of my head.
That's all right.
There's several. I read a bunch.
So, not romance like Tom Clancy.
No.
Okay. One last question.
Yeah.
You talked about you growing up, so let me take you back in time. If you could travel back in time, what advice would you give to your 18-year-old self?
Ooh. You know, that's tough because the first thought is to share with her that there was other ways to cope with some of life instead of latching on to substances. But then again, I believe in everything for a reason. And as much as some of the damage I did, I know it was my journey and my past to do what I'm doing today. And without that, it wouldn't have been done in the same manner. And so I don't know, I guess maybe just acceptance for who you are and to embrace that person. Yeah. And don't beat her up.
That's, it's easy for all of us to do, is beat up on ourselves.
Sure.
Well, as an emerging leader, as a leader, an established leader who's emerging out into the world, I appreciate you allowing me to shine a little light on you and this award, this recognition. It is a testimony to your teams and programming, and thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll stay with us. If you would like to know when we receive or when we publish our next episode, please subscribe, ring the bell, you'll get notification. As we just concluded, be good to yourself. Take good care of yourself, and we'll see you next time. All right. Take care, everybody.